Hello and welcome back to another video on this channel, Beast Madden Mobile. Today we are going to be playing this Showdown event, going over the Ultimate Freeze promo, and doing my League versus League drives. Now, one of the things to say about this Showdown event promo is they only pop up for a little bit, but what these do is give you a Showdown badge, which basically has a condition on it. So let's say the Bucks and the Raiders are playing, and you play this event. You can basically get a little badge that says if the Bucks win, you get 2 Showdown badges, and if the Raiders win, you only get 1. So here it's the Chargers. I forget who they are playing tonight, but if the Chargers win, I'll get 2 Showdown badges. So next, let's hop into this new Ultimate Freeze promo. As you can see, I'm a slacker and have not done any of the live events because I don't know, I just haven't, because I'm cool, I guess. So next, let's hop into the sets. So as you can see here, there's some stuff you can trade in for elite players, and those 10 elite players gives you these 96 Freeze Masters. So we've already gotten that 96 Devin Hester kick returner with +3 speed. He was a great pickup if you got him, but if you didn't, that's alright. I'm sure they'll be coming out with more, but I really do not see how a free-to-play player can get one of these, which is pretty sad, to be honest. But you know, if you want to dump some money, that's up to you. There's some other things where you can get gold Ultimate Freeze player, and you can get a few elites. There is a 91 overall elite player that's just an elite quarterback. He's a good pickup. Here's the game plans. This is the defensive unit I'm looking at just to beef up my game plan. And as you can see, there are these snowball rewards, and there was a little bit of a glitch at the beginning of the game where the achievements gave you way too many snowballs. So as you can see here, I have 134 snowballs, and I'll be looking to buy this starter bundle to give me a bunch more, so hopefully I can get one of those 96 elites for you, because that's a great bundle for like bang for your buck sort of thing going on. So next, these are the presents. I'm going to be coming out with a nice video on all the presents that I've gotten. I've got a bunch on this account and a bunch on my alternate account. Here we get a gold present from some Powerline players at 12 days of Madden Ultimate Freeze, 12 days of Christmas, and get a little reward for 2 snowballs. So I think it's about time we hop into my League versus League drives. Not my team, my League versus League drives. So, oh yeah, and I've been grinding head-to-head a bunch, but I'm playing Sith Lord Bane at the moment, so I was like, let's just take a break, because he's a G, usually top 10 every season. But yeah, I think I'm around 50 at the moment. So we're playing a pretty bad league, which is why I'm thankful for, if I had to make a mistake, this is the time to do it against this pretty not too good league. We're gonna take on the Bears and get it kicked off, no pun intended, or pun intended actually. But on kickoffs, you really don't want to do anything too special. Just get the ball. Don't try and do any trucks, because that really puts the ball in a vulnerable position for a fumble. For me, I like to bring it out to the left hash to set up trips corner strike. So we'll head out for that play. And the reason you want to go on the left hash is to set up a wider field for my wide receiver Calvin Johnson on his corner route to get open. And we get a great formation for this play, puts Calvin Johnson wide open, and we're able to run that in for a touchdown. Now, as you can see, I'm alligator walking there, walking back and forth, and that's to basically confuse the CPU, because it chases you much slower if you're going in like slants and stuff than if you're just running straight. That's why sometimes you can see some like offensive tackles, or I meant defensive linemen or whatever, running you down when you're running straight. So we're hopping to our next one, and this is where it really all turns south for me. So like usual, we kick it off and don't do anything fancy and take it out to the left hash. So we'll start it off with a trips corner strike. We get the same formation we did earlier, but Calvin Johnson drops the ball, which is just annoying to say the least. We'll hit up trips tight end halfback counter. We take it out to the outside and get a truck, and that's first down. So the next play we are looking at is spread PA outs flipped. If we get cover 2, I'll hit Jordan Reed on his route, on his post route. But if we don't, we'll hit Calvin Johnson on the out route. We get cover 2, but it's man. Well, it's just man coverage. And we hit Calvin Johnson, and he can't hang on to it once again. I look at film here to make sure that bunch dive is open, but I call the wrong play. Strong eye, halfback gut, or whatever that play is called, and it's countered. So we're going to go on 3rd and 8, motion cross. We get zone coverage, but immediately I hesitate because we're getting a big blitz. I hit the scramble button, but get sacked, and he fumbles it into the end zone, and that'll be a fumble 6. My first of this game. Fumble 6 is the first fumble 6 of this game. It's just annoying. I know I could have helped the sack. Shouldn't have scrambled back really to avoid it. But it really, really stinks that these quarterbacks are just fumbling. I feel like it's a game breaker that when you get sacked, the rates of fumbles have really gone up, in my opinion. But we'll kick off this next drive. I don't usually let it bounce because I've had some horrible bounce luck, and I don't need the defense recovering a fumble. We hit Calvin Johnson when he gets open. He can actually catch it, and that's a nice gain. So we're going to go empty trips, shallow cross, where we look for Devonta Freeman on his drag route. He's open and catches it for a nice 15-yard gain. Now, on this next play, we're going to go flipped PA slide, where we look to the fullback and Jordan Reed, our tight end, on their route across the field. But we get sacked, and that's why you only call play action on first down. So on that formation for trips tight end halfback counter, where the dime back and cornerbacks are shuffling over to the left, you really want to snap the ball quickly because that'll open up the middle of the field for your run. So we go with spread FL drag, flipped, and hit Jordan Reed for a nice gain. Here we're gonna go trips tight end deep attack, or trips tight end PA deep attack. And look for Calvin Johnson on his drag out. He gets open. Let's see if we can bust this one in. Yep, and we get into the end zone. Do a little flipped toss and pop that one into the end zone for the 2-point conversion. So some really, bad drives on the day. But the fumble I really can't control. The sack I can control, and I'm glad that it was against a bad league that I did it, basically. I would be kicking myself if it was a better league, to be honest. But I hope you guys enjoyed. That's going to be it for me today. I'm going to start grinding videos more often. Here I look at Randall Cunningham's carry. It's only 81, but I still don't think he should be fumbling that often. Better than Matt McGloin or whatever his name. And as you can see, I have that Christian Hackenberg. But I would post him up for 999222 because I'm on server 2. But that is past us now. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. Later.